Check out this ring around the sun. It's pretty hot out here today. I just felt like sharing this with y'all because it's crazy, and I've been talking to my friend about it all morning, and I think it's an interesting topic. So, I have a reel that's like blowing up on Instagram right now. I shared it here as well. It's me barefoot in a supermarket here in Sweden. It's like 10 seconds long, and I say something like, one thing I love about Sweden is that no one ever tells you that you can't be barefoot in a supermarket. Unlike in Spain and in Portugal, where I would often be told I need shoes or that I'm not allowed in the supermarket. Hi. So, I shared this reel both on here and on Instagram, and on here it's got like 3.5 thousand views or something, and on Instagram it's literally like blowing up. It has over 100,000 views, which is the most views I've ever had on any reel on Instagram. And my followers on Instagram are growing daily. The comments on that reel are just insane. There's like 300 odd comments, and a huge percentage of those are people getting like ridiculously triggered, like holy shit, almost as if I like killed someone or did something really seriously fucked up, but all I did was have no shoes on in a supermarket. And people are like, so like, oh my god, there's comments like, oh, you're disgusting and put your disgusting feet away. And then there's comments seriously like, you need help, you're the reason that we're building mental health hospitals. Ari, it's grandpa, stop barking at everyone that drives past. So I just felt like talking about this a bit because it's just like on my mind this morning. I've realized that the thing that's triggering these people so much is that I'm doing something different. They're like, why can't you just be normal? Like, their normal is like everyone around you has shoes on. Why won't you just put on shoes? And it's like, who gives a fuck what everybody else is doing? And especially in Sweden, it seems like it started with people saying, like, comments like, "Oh, we're not gonna say anything because that's just Swedish people for you, but we're judging you. We're judging you really hard, like silently, like we're not gonna say it to your face, but everyone's judging you and stuff like that." And I thought like, okay, wow, so it's becoming increasingly obvious that Swedish people are super judgmental, or at least a lot of them, because on a day-to-day basis I meet loads of wonderful people, um, and no one really like no one has a problem with my feet here. People sometimes ask me why. Like if I'm just walking around, there might be some old lady that will like approach me and say like, "Why don't you have any shoes?" Like sometimes people genuinely worry that I can't afford shoes or something, and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. I just don't like wearing shoes. Like that's just my thing." And it's just let me sip my tea. It's just crazy how upset everyone's getting because I'm not wearing shoes in the supermarket. They're like, it's disgusting and it's dirty and it's this, and it's like, I don't see anyone taking off their shoes before they go in the supermarket as if it's the Queen's fucking living room and you can't be dirty in the footwear when you're walking around amongst food. And it's like, what difference does it make if I have super dirty feet or if you have super dirty shoes? Like, they're suddenly like spazzing out all over the place. But what's great about it is that the more people comment all this hate and all this anger and all this projection and all this like, you're not being normal, stop it, be normal, be like everybody else, the more views my reel is getting. It's just pushing it out there. The more that people are commenting, the more it's being like pushed out in the algorithms. The more people are seeing it, the views just keep going up. The amount of people that are following, like on Instagram, it literally tells you like this person started following you from your reel. So I've had like in the last month, I've had like 100 something new followers, and like 30 odd are all coming from this one reel. All because a bunch of people are super triggered that I'm walking in a supermarket barefoot. Because what I've figured out it is that I'm doing something weird, and people think that you have to just act like everybody else. And when they see someone doing something that's not just like what everybody else is doing, they think like they feel almost threatened by it because they don't think that they can just do that, you know? We were told when we were little that, oh, you can't behave like that. Oh, but just look around. No one else is doing this. Don't do that. Just behave like everybody else. Just be a good girl. Be a good boy. And everyone's still like got that programming. The indoctrination has gotten by the balls. And everyone's walking around like, be normal, behave yourself, don't draw attention to yourself, act like everybody else is acting, just be one with the masses, you know, just carry on being a little slave to the system, just keep plodding along. And then someone comes along, like completely disrupting the pattern of just do like everybody else is doing. And they get so like frustrated because actually, I bet loads of people that they could too just walk around without any shoes. Crocodiles. Crocodiles? Feet. Yeah, so instead of like, there's obviously people that are like, oh, I love your beautiful feet, and lots of positive stuff too. And there are the few who are like inspired or whatever word you want to use. But the majority of people are super triggered, and it's just a reflection of them. Like when people are like, oh, she clearly a drug addict with loads of mental health issues, it's like maybe they struggle with drugs, drug addiction, and mental health issues, and they're just projecting that. They see a person just being different and they don't like it. And I just feel like what they don't see is that their hate is pushing my reel out into the world even more. Their hate is increasing the amount of subscribers I have, or followers it's called on Instagram. But like here on this channel, which is my new one, I literally have like 1,000 something subscribers now. The original one had like 24,000 or something. So it's slowly like growing in the subscribers again. But over on Instagram, like when I made my first YouTube channel, I didn't even use Instagram. Nowadays, I'm constantly on Instagram. It's like, ah. And I have like nearly 3,000 followers on my Instagram now, which is like more than twice as many people as I have on here. So it's just funny how I had like so many people watching my YouTube, and now I lost that YouTube and I have to start again. Okay, fine. And I didn't even have an Instagram to begin with, and now my Instagram is like overtaking this YouTube channel in followers, all thanks to this one reel basically that I shared on here and on Instagram. And on Instagram it just like blew up. People say that like you never know when something's gonna go viral and shit, and like I never would have guessed that being barefoot in a supermarket would be the thing. But all I feel like is that that just shows that I gotta go make more barefoot in the supermarket videos, or just in general like barefoot in public places. And when I do make another reel for Instagram, I'll obviously share it here as well. But it's it's like it's so funny. I don't know. It's such a weird feeling of like all these people are so mad at me for not wearing shoes, when it's like it doesn't hurt anybody. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just doing my thing. And people are like, yeah, but go do that in nature and be weird and barefoot in the forest or at the beach. And it's like, I can be barefoot wherever I want. That's my point. I'm in Sweden where no like security or worker at the shop is going to tell me like, oh, you're not allowed to be in this store without shoes on, which was often the case in Spain. And I love that. I'm so happy to be in a country where I never have to have a pair of flip-flops in my bag just in case I get told to leave the supermarket. It's like, yeah, barefoot in the supermarket is the winning formula. Like literally, like plot twist. Now you guys are just all these haters and all these people with such opinions and judgments, they're just giving me the key to like blowing up on Instagram, maybe even on YouTube. I just gotta milk this cow of like, oh, you like that, did you? Would you like to see more of that? Oh, I'll make another one. And I keep saying that. I keep saying, oh, the next time I'm in the supermarket, I'm gonna do this. Next time I'm in the supermarket, and I haven't been to a supermarket in fucking ages because we found like a more local fruit and veg market where the fruits and veg are way cheaper than the supermarket and obviously like way better when you get them from a market. We knew of one that's like quite far away, but randomly doing something else in this town, we discovered this market there. So we haven't really been in the supermarket in ages, but let's say today or something, if we were to go to the market then, just like on the way home or something, we should just swing by a supermarket. Even just to go in there for 5 minutes and make a little video. You know? You know? You feeling me? You feeling me, people? Oh, it's like really sunny, but it's also like, I don't know, the sky's doing something really weird. Like, it's not really cloudy, but let me flip it. Look at this like ring around the sun. Isn't it kind of magical and strange? And like the sky, it's not like cloudy, but it's not clear. It's almost like just a layer of cloud over the whole thing. I blame the English trying to block out the sun with their craziness. Oh, you got a little airy here. I haven't been live in a while, but I did it. I did the entire live in Polish. I just felt the calling to talk about like the things I usually talk about alkalinity and stuff in Polish for the people that need to hear it that don't understand English or are never going to see it because it's in English. And obviously, like, I don't have many Polish followers or subscribers on here, so it would require that after I went live, the people who are Polish and are searching for things in Polish on their YouTube channels will find it like eventually. Like, I don't expect it to have like loads of people watching while I was live, but then I don't know why it like glitched when it was uploading, like processing or whatever it's called. So then when it was done processing, it said it was like 1.5 minutes long. Oh, now it's coming some wind again. And it was like half an hour long, so it just totally like spazzed out on me. So I just deleted it. I was like, oh, well, this didn't work. And yeah, so I almost got to do that again. Maybe instead of going live, I just make a video and upload it. But it was such a struggle trying to find the words to express what I'm trying to say in Polish. Like, it's so effortless for me now to speak in English, even though English was not my first language. Like, my mother tongue is Polish. I left Poland at the age of 9 and then was just like into an English school and in England and just absorbing all this English like a little sponge, and then would speak English at home as well because my parents split up and my mum's partner's English and I was living with my mum. So then at home we would always speak English. Like maybe me and my mum, when it's just me and her, would speak to each other in Polish, but most of the time we were speaking English. I was speaking English at school, I was speaking English at home. I just got really immersed into England. So then now I feel my most confident language, like the one I'm best at, my first language, is English, even though it's not my first language that I learned. So now I struggle a bit more in Polish to express myself, and I'm lacking in the words to like get my point across, which is such a shame. But I also see that that's just an opportunity to study a bit more and practice my own language, lol. And I'm also obviously here in Sweden now, so I'm learning Swedish and I have my Duolingo app that I practice on every day to like like, and I obviously speak Swedish with like Rob's grandma and stuff, but again, I'm speaking English all the time on a day-to-day basis with Rob. And if I talk to you guys and I speak English with you guys, or if I, what the hell does that say? Um, yeah, I could say something from in Polish. Dzień dobry, mam na imię Ola i jestem z Polski. I said, good day, my name is Ola and I'm from Poland. Um, yeah, so now I'm in Sweden and I'm learning Swedish. And then when I was in Spain, I was learning Spanish. So it was really like muddled inside of my mind. But it's good. I think speaking lots of languages is good. It's healthy to like expand your mind and do things like learning a language, learning a skill, learning anything, just doing more stuff. It's always good. It's expanding the consciousness. And at the moment, the thing that is my biggest flex is I don't wear shoes. One day I'll be fluent in 4 languages, like bam, and I'll be able to like be a translator or something. I don't know. But for now, like, this crazy girl doesn't wear shoes. Let's make her famous. That's my claim to fame. I've decided, or I didn't decide. The really judgmental, hateful people in Sweden decided. It's so sad when they like assume like they're talking on the behalf of every Swedish person ever, and it's like, no, because I live in Sweden and I see Swedish people on a day-to-day basis, and I don't get them like fucking rawing at me. I don't have any. I don't get like this judgmental shit on a real life basis. This is where it's like, as soon as it's on your screen and maybe you had a bad day or something and you get super triggered by this thing you see, it's almost like I posted this video with like, it came with this vibe of like, please throw all of your anger and hate at me. Please, this is the place. Please, I welcome you to come here and comment all of your fucking raw energy that you've been building up for whatever reason in your own life. Like, they're obviously struggling with something. Like, when anyone ever is hateful on the internet, unless they're being a troll, they're obviously just struggling with something themselves, like self hate, or I don't know, insecurities, or they just judge themselves for the parts of themselves that they don't like, they don't approve of. And then they feel like, I don't know, they don't see me as a real person. You know, I'm not really here on the receiving end of all this hate and judgment. I just don't even exist. I'm just some weirdo barefoot girl they saw on the internet. She's not a real person. That's just retarded. She's just looking for attention. She's just doing XYZ. So it doesn't matter if I write these horrible, nasty words that she needs to be locked in a mental hospital or whatever, because like they don't see it as real. Like, if it was real life, if I was in the supermarket barefoot and they saw me there in that supermarket, they wouldn't come up to me and start screaming in my face about how I'm disgusting. They would just mind their own business. Maybe think, oh, what the fuck is that girl doing? Okay, sure, fine. And in a way, I think it's good that I trigger that in people, because I think we all need to step outside of our comfort zone, in the sense of like being yourself, whatever that means. If you want to dye your hair pink, but you're worried that everyone's going to judge you or it's weird or something, so you don't do it, but secretly you would love to do it, and then you see someone with pink hair, it like gives you permission almost. It makes you feel like, oh, well, they did it. It's like, I don't know, it's time to be more like, here I am, this is me, and I do things like this. And even if it's different from what you've been brought up with, so be it. Like in some cultures, they eat food with their hands. When I was little and I like took ages to incorporate a knife into eating my food, I would like eat it with a fork and then at the end would like scrape the food off my plate into my mouth, like hold my plate up like this. My mum would fucking lose her shit that it's like just not the right thing to do. And my parents would say things to me like, oh, it's embarrassing one day when you have a boyfriend or something, when you go out to a restaurant, then they're gonna judge you or whatever it was they said. And then one day I went to India and I ate with my hands like they do in India, and I thought it was amazing. And I literally messaged my mum or I called her and I was like, Mum, guess what? Here in India, everyone eats with their hands. Like you always told me was super weird and I shouldn't do it and everyone will judge. It's like what's normal in one culture is not what's normal in another culture. But just because the cultural norm is that everybody wears shoes in the supermarket doesn't mean that you have to do that. Apart from in Spain, of course, because in Spain, if you're barefoot in a supermarket and somebody who works there sees you do it, it's possible that they kick you out or tell you that you need shoes. But here in Sweden, nobody does that. But they're judging you, just so you know. According to all these haters in my comments, they're seriously judging you. And being without shoes in a supermarket is so disgusting. And what the fuck? Put on some socks. That was a comment I had like 2 or 3 different people say, put on some socks. And it was like, what the fuck? How weird would it be if I walked around only wearing socks? I understand if you're gonna be like socks and shoes, just like everybody else, be like everybody else, you fucking weirdo. But like telling a person that's barefoot to put on socks. I almost want to do that just for like shits and giggles. Start the video outside the supermarket barefoot and be like, you know what, maybe you're right, and put on a pair of socks and then walk into the supermarket in my socks. Like, that's better, isn't it? Yep, fantastic. Oh, I just haven't been live in a while and I felt like going live while the sun was shining. But then I took too long writing back and forth with my friend, making a cup of tea, and then I looked outside and it didn't even look so sunny anymore. But it's still warm. It's still like 15 degrees or something, whereas the last days it's been real chilly. But when the sun shines, it's nice. It's really super nice. And today I woke up kind of late. I think the dogs woke up like 6 or something, hungry. Then after they went out and did their thing and then ate food, pardon me, then we went back to bed. And then I woke up at like 9:45 or something, which is super late for me. I'm usually up early. Pardon me. And went outside and it was already 16 degrees. I was like, what? 16 degrees? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? My belly's itching. Are you serious? 16 degrees? Wow, it's gonna be a magical day. Woo! Ari's loving this. This is a dried piece of skin of some animal. She's going for it. And the other one's behind me. Just chilling. And Mr. Nature is still asleep. Of course. Because he likes to play video games. He got a new computer and this game he used to play. Oh, never mind what I'm saying. I don't know if you see it, maybe it's too far away, but there's a cutie little bird. Oh, it flew away. Oh, it was a beautiful and precious little black and white little birdie. So yeah, Mr. Nature got a new computer and a game he used to play when he was younger called Hon, I think it's called. Like there's League of Legends and the one before that was called Dota. And him and his friends like to play this Dota thing. But the original one was called Hon, I think. If I'm getting it right. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. If you know, then please let me know. But this game was like removed, deleted, like not enough people played it or something. I don't know. They just got rid of Hon. They were like, this sucks, and they made an updated version of it that they called Dota or League of Legends. I don't remember which one came first. I don't fucking care. I don't play the game, but he loves it, and that's cool. And recently, as we came home to Sweden, and he wanted to get a new computer, and his friend was like, well, maybe he started playing the game on the shitty computer he has and was feeling frustrated. But anyway, his friend was like, guess what, bro? They're bringing back the original Hon. So him and all his nerdy little video gaming friends on the computer sit up late at night. Like, he goes to bed at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m. I don't fucking know. He's just doing his thing. But he literally starts working tomorrow, 2 days from now. 15th of May to 15th of August, he's working like fucking full power, like crazy amounts of hours every day and stuff. And it's fair enough, it's understandable that while he has this free time between when we came home and when he starts working, that he just wants to sit and chill and be on the headphones with his mates and play his little video game things that he likes to play. That's cool. But then I go to sleep at like, I don't know, a normal time, 10, 11, I don't know. I go to bed early and I wake up early normally. And then he goes to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know what time he went to bed. So then he's up at like, I don't know, 11, 12. I don't know what the time is, but he won't be up for a while maybe. Or maybe it's already soon time he's waking up. I don't know. But me and the dogs have been for a walk because it's sunny and beautiful. And we're at Rob's grandparents' house right now. Or I'm sitting in the garden, but they're not home. Rob's grandma was like, are you staying here? I was like, yeah, I'm here. She was like, okay, cool, because I need to go out. And her little dog, bless her, she's over there. She is such a little grandma's baby girl. And she always wants to be with Rob's grandma. And when grandma leaves, she's literally sitting at the gate and just waiting for her. And she is even more sad if she's all on her own. And she's like crying. I'm going to show you. Hey, Leah. Hey, baby girl. Hey. Hey. Are you waiting for grandma? Is grandma gone? Oh, I lost connection to the Wi-Fi. I didn't even know I was connected to the Wi-Fi. Little Lee, little lady. Yeah. So I'm just chilling with the dogs. It's me, Ari, little Leah, and Dino. Ah, Ari, you're so silly. She got up. She left her thing she was chewing on, and now Dino's chewing on it. I'm pretty sure they have one each, but... Oh, baby. Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby girl. You're a little chunky girly. You're a little chunky girly. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Look at all these beautiful flowers, guys. Look at it all. I've even got yellow on the bottom of my foot there. I'm stepping on one. Little Leah. Are you just sitting at the gate, waiting for Grandma to come home? When will Grandma come home, she says. When will Grandma be home? Yes, you're cute. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute and she's wiggling. Oh, the grass pressed something. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh. That was, oh, B, that was basically it. I just wanted to say hi and share this little fun little info with you. If you feel like checking out the reel I'm talking about, go to my Instagram, which is Mrs. Sunshine One Love, and see for yourself. It's on like 104,000 views, I think. something crazy like that, and like 300 odd comments. But this morning, a friend of mine went and like replied to nearly every single comment, which was like a rude, judgy comment with something like, "What's wrong with you?" And I reply sometimes. I just try to bless them, give them some love. Like, okay, this person's clearly not enjoying themselves, their life. So I write things sometimes like, "I hope you find peace. I hope you find love in your life." Like, I try not to let it like upset me in any way. I don't know if you can make money from Instagram. I had a thing pop up the other day that was like people can, like how when you're monetized on YouTube, people can donate while I'm live. You can't do that because I'm not monetized, but it was like a similar thing. It was called like gifts or something, and it was like if you fill out your details and information, then people can like turn it on and fill out the information, and people can like give you a gift on your reel. So I think it's kind of like, you know, a tip or a donation or whatever, but the Instagram version. So I was like, all right, so I turned that on. But it's not even about making money from it. It's more like getting the message of being yourself and doing what's natural instead of doing what everybody else is doing out to the people, spreading the good vibes, and like just encouraging, like being the person to encourage others to be themselves, while apparently a large amount of people think that you gotta be just like everybody else. You gotta stop being weird, just be normal, just do what everybody else is doing. Crazy. Oh, and Healthy Guru Man here is asking where I'm from. I'm from Poland, but I'm currently in Sweden, if you missed me saying that earlier. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Everyone who's here watching. Ari, were you wondering if I was going to leave you here alone when I went over to Leah and you had to come follow? This is my little shadow. She follows me around everywhere. If I leave here now, I have to bring her with me, even though this fence is like pretty high. This is the house we've been living in. And if I leave here and I go out there, I obviously have to shut the gate so that the dogs don't run off. But it's so weird to point and turn the camera around. She will literally jump over the fence if I leave. If I'm here, she'll be here. If I leave, I have to take her with me, even if I'm just going to this house that's right there for like a second to get something or whatever. She will literally jump the fence to follow me. So I just have to bring her with me. And then Grandma's little piggy over there, the black dog, she's like that with Rob's grandma. She just follows her around everywhere, and it's like, where are you going? Even if she's going to the toilet or something, she's like, I'm coming. So we both have two little needy pigs that are like glued to the hip. If I go up now, I'm gonna refill my cup, put some more tea in the cup. I bet you she's gonna follow. Just wait. Just wait. Put you here for a second. Oh, what did I say? That was like 2 seconds. Look who it is. It's my shadow. So I've got some raspberry leaf tea. It's supposed to be really good when you're pregnant. And it tastes really good. So yep. Wicked. Honey. Put some honey in there. Oh, this honey's nearly finished. This light doesn't really need to be on. Note to self, people. Don't randomly cut your dreadlocks off with a pair of scissors while questioning your sanity. Look at the length of it over here. And the length of like this side is so uneven. It's so bad. Yeah, everybody speaks English here. It's like hard to learn Swedish while in Sweden because everybody just speaks to you in English. As soon as they realise you don't speak Swedish, hello, by the way. How's it going? Yeah, it's cool though, like that everybody knows two languages in this country. They know Swedish, obviously, because they were born here, they grew up here, they're Swedish. And then everybody speaks English, like my boyfriend's grandma and grandpa and his mom and his auntie and like his whole family, everybody speaks English. If I was to bring him home to Poland, none of my family know English. Grandma doesn't speak any other languages than in Poland aren't expected to just know, which is kind of a shame because it's more languages, I think. Okay, I just wanted to check. I'm connected to the 4G now. Before I was apparently connected to the Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. And she's followed me again. She's feeling sorry for herself, I think, because this man took the thing she was chewing on. But I think there's another one. Oh, she's laid down. I don't know where you guys put it, but you had one each, definitely. Nom. Yummy. So far, it's been a really nice, relaxing, however long since we've been in Sweden, but starting like tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to be driving Rob to work today. Why is your name Unholy Mama? What's not holy about you, Mama? It's very nice to meet you. Welcome. That's cute. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I've been enjoying the sunshine, but now it's behind this tree for once. The ring is still there. Super interesting rainbow ring. Wow, did you see all those little birds or whatever it was? But yeah, now the sun's behind this tree here. This big birch tree. And even if I stand in the sun, it's super weird. It's like being blocked a little bit by this weird like layer of cloud going on. What you getting excited about? What you wagging your little tail about? What you wagging your little tail about? Huh? Oh, Grandpa's coming home. No, he's not. He's driving away. Or? Oh, who knows what he's doing? He's flopping about. Oh, okay. I don't know that song. Hello, North Dakota. Hello from Sweden. It's nice to chat with you guys because it's been a while. But I'm also probably going to go see if Rob's awake and maybe, I don't know, do something with my day. I haven't really been doing much lately. I've just been chilling. I think I started a painting a while ago, but like I spent like, I don't know, one morning on it. And then, oh, I really need to get back to painting. I keep telling myself that today's the day for like, I don't know how many days in a row. So at some point, maybe when Rob starts working every day and he's not here, I'll just sit here at this table and get the painting things out if the sun's shining and it's nice and warm, warm enough to be outside, and just get myself grooving. Like the cure to like being a perfectionist is just to make art, even if it's shit, and just do it every day. So I gotta stop saying I'm gonna do it, and I've got to do it, and I've got to just fucking do it. Like, just get on with it and just start doing it. And if you're also a procrastinator and avoiding doing that thing that you know you should be doing, this is your sign to go do it. From another procrastinator, one procrastinator to another. Let's go do the thing. You know, the thing that you're supposed to be doing, that you keep telling yourself you're going to do, that you keep pushing. I told myself to try to make a painting without a plan, which for me is like, for some reason, like, I don't know. I'm always like, here's a picture of this dog. Okay, I'm going to paint it, and then it looks like her, and amazing, great. But I decided it would be fun just to try to paint something without having anything planned. And it just gives me such a like overwhelming like anxiety of like, oh, what am I doing? What's the painting gonna be? I don't know. That's the whole point. There's no plan. You just gotta do it, man. You just gotta let it happen. Let it flow out of you. And I'm like, oh, what if it's bad? I'm like, oh, Rob is calling. I love you. Bye. Wait. How do I? Ah. I love you guys. Do the thing. Talk to you later. Bye. Talk to you soon.